Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Okay, I'll just go over quickly what I've done. I've just organised the cupboards a little bit, so we've got ammunition in here, weapons and what have you. I turned the 3 bats into spiked baseball bats. I cooked up some salmon. This is just dry food and whatever. Over here we've got, this is a doubler. We got like medical type stuff and all the farming equipment in there. And then this one here we've got all the trap stuff, which we'll never get around to using, and then hardware in the final one. So we've got 32 nails. I'm going to swap out the axe at the moment, I think, for one of these spiked baseball bats. We still haven't got any wood glue, which is disappointing, but there might be some down in the hardware store. We will check. Equipping both hands here. So we're pretty much good to go. This is going to be another fast forwardy type video because we're going to have to lug a fair bit of wood from the just beyond the Geiger Market back into town here for a little bit of building project. So yeah, that's what's happening. It's not particularly exciting. But hopefully we can make something happen, you know, in good time. Once I've fortified the area a little bit here, board, okay, yeah, we can sort that out. Yeah, then we will head on down this way, fuck off down that way to do a bit more looting. But you know, it's interesting because zombies are rife. They're still everywhere. So it's fun times. And yeah, we're just going to secure the place. But before we do that, I'm going to bring the wood back, so I might as well speed it up here, guys, and catch up with you in a bit. Right guys, yeah, the situation, the day, it's like a few days later probably, I reckon, for me, and I feel totally fucking awful. It's a work Christmas meal last night and I feel wretched, like a total bastard. I feel like an inside out arsehole, like an arsehole what sort of imploded spontaneously and flipped itself inside out and is completely rotten and acrid. I feel like some dirty little badger that's been a rapist and it's now been discovered, and I'm in some sort of a trial, surrounded in a ring by Nazis who are going to come and stamp me to death. Basically, that's how I'm feeling. Pretty Sorry for myself. No, not 10 hours. Although it would be more like 20 hours, I think. 9 hours. Yeah, not feeling great, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do this video for long, to be honest with you. Shit me, Jenkins. Right. So we have got quite a bit of wood. A bit peckish, eh? Yeah, quite a bit of wood back here. And we're now going to build some stuff, you know. And then we can get back to the boring thing of... Oh. Yeah, make sure, if this is all like blue, then you know that the power should still be on, it's still refrigerated. If you're not entirely sure, see if you can turn off or on light switches or the oven or whatever. You know, the power's still there. It's been a week, so, you know, if it went off now, I'd be bummed out, but I wouldn't be too pissed off. Couple of dickheads in here. I can't get to them because the door's locked. I don't really want to smash the door. They'll end up breaking the door down, which is fine. Just gives us a bit more wood to play with. I think this Dick Wasington likes to keep things clean, so I've dumped all the corpses outside the sort of what will be the perimeter. I think that's appropriate. Yeah, and we will get to work, I think. Hello. Hello, Dick Splash. Yeah. He had no right, did he? He had no right. See, up here's interesting, isn't it? You know, the third floor of this building. You might even be able to get up to the next one, but you know, anything with a roof, you can plant crops up there. You can cop it sweet. The only problem is you'd really have to smash the staircases out to make it super safe. Saying that, I don't know. That's just probably just being paranoid. Shit me, Jenkins. Right, we're going to board up the food market. It's almost going back to Series 1, sort of trying to own the town bit here. Okay, well that's that one done. Right, how many have we got left? 6. Okay, well we're going to finish it off with a couple of crates. Just to make it extra secure, you know. Right. Barricade. Shall we remove that broken glass maybe? And again, no, fuck off. And again, son. There were a couple of dicks roaming around up here as well, that, you know, I haven't completely forgotten about. But the game mechanics, like, you know, owning this bit of the town isn't too much of a hassle. The main thing is if you have to, like, go on a bit of a looting spree, you know, to take you away from the place for a couple of days, whatever, that's when it gets a little bit shit, because when you come back, you'll find that everything is, you know, there's zombies all over the place, basically. Whereas if you chill here, then they don't tend, they tend to come around in drips and drabs. But if you fuck off for a couple of days and come back, something to do with the game mechanics says, right, I'm going to just insert a load of zombies into your, into your space there. Oh, cheers. I think those guys are going to bust through the door at some point, so I just want to... I might not hear it happen, so... God, I feel wretched, man. I think a tactical sickie might be in order. Andy knows what I'm talking about. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, we've run out of nails, that's what it is. We'll go up and get more. Not a problem. We've got boxes of them up here. In fact, we're going to get through a fair few of them once we take another 100. Yep, the new build is going to ruin all of this shit because zombies are going to be able to sort of interact with the sheet ropes and more or less fuck them up, I think. So, I wouldn't say it's overpowered, I wouldn't say it's game breaking, the sheet rope thing, but, it's, yeah, I suppose, what it does is allow you to sleep safely, and I don't think that's the developers' sort of intention with the game. So yeah, they're going to change all that, which is, like I say, fair enough, isn't it? Now, fuck off. Fuck off, dick. There you go, doing stupid shit. Yeah, we got a couple of skill points then. We did get one in sprinting as we were lugging all the wood, so we've got to put that in there. For those of you who didn't watch the last series, or don't know the way I play the game, I like crates over walls. I like it for a couple of reasons. You can see over them is that, oh jeez, apologies, you can see over them for one, which is very important for me because you hear a bit of banging. Are there like one or two dickheads out there, or are there like a horde of tossers? What are we talking about? So you can see over them. You can kind of cheat if you want to, which I've done a couple of times and I got pissed off at those sort of like, sort of severely inappropriate amount of the tossers that were spawning, and you can take swings, you can take cheap shots at them over this bridge between the crates here as they try and reach out and bite your face off. So you can do that. And what else? Yeah. Oh, staggering them. If you stagger them like this, or like sort of as long as you don't do lines, if you do sort of like diagonals, it kind of like confuses them and they get sort of spazzed out, and they'll like sort of they'll see you over here but they'll be here like going trying to get you, and they just kind of get caught in there, you know what I mean? So it's quite effective. Now again, like it's up to you whether you think that's a bit cheap. Fuck you, dick, why did you do that, you bellend? You've just messed it all up, haven't you? Fuck's sake. There was no even build animation there, was there? He just snuck that one down there to defy me. He just put that one down. What a tosser. Well, it matters not. It's just one more crate, isn't it? It looks really untidy there, Dick, I must say. Fuck you. No, come on. Oh, piss off. I don't like, for those of you who don't know me, I don't like this shit either. I don't like that box coming up all the time, in places that you don't want it. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, consider it, you know, game breaking or whatever if you like, or a bit sort of, you know, not in the spirit of the game, whatever. But for me, that's the nature of the zombies that we got in this game. You know, it's something that you discover, so you use it, you know. Yeah. Oh, hello, matey. See, they like it. They like the planks. Yeah, there we go. So we got a couple of bits to do. We are gonna board up this one for sure. I think always a good idea to remove the broken glass, really, because, you know, if something happens, if they bust through and you're being chased and you come back around here and need to, like, you know, you really need to, like, fucking get through there quickly. That could be the difference between you slashing your arteries open or whatever, getting a deep cut, or not. So I think it's important, really. There. Now, I think there's also a building option. Oh no, not pick up. There's some sort of an option to build it on top of the crate. Like there, it looks like it's on top, but it's actually... Is it that? God knows. It might be that. I think there is an option. Like there, you can see, yeah, the base is on the floor, presumably, and there the base is under the crate. But I think there is an option to sort of like stack them up high. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll find out, and I'll do that later on. I think for a wall, I do favour the log ones. They're stronger, so we'll just get some logs at some point and come back here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go throw up, guys. I think I'm gonna have to go and do the job. Let's just have a look at how far through we are here. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think that's probably going to be the end of the video anyway, with all the sort of speeding up and whatever. So there we have it. That's the first part of the fortifications done. I need to block off this building here. There's only like 3 points, I think. There's that door that you can see there, which leads out to the other side, or at least I think it does. Yeah, the exit there. I need to block that off and barricade it. Shit me. And then there's a window, I think somewhere, yeah, here in this room, that needs to be shut off. And then there's like another door or another window the other side of Seahorse that needs to be shut off as well. And then that's kind of like this block is not secure, but you know, for the time being it is. And then seal off this side of the town, and then, you know, sort of like from here down here, and then we're pretty much done, guys. Then we can go out and loot. But there we have it. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. In a bitsies.